Good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is GrumbleGamer18. Fuck. Good afternoon, my name is GrumbleGamer18, like I just said. And this is part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. This game hasn't been as scary as everyone says it is so far. We just had some little oddities. We had a little depression scene last episode. Last episode I went way too long because I felt like there was supposed to be something more before it was over. So I was really pushing it. But I couldn't find much. Just, you know, some cute moments and shit. But anyways, thank you for joining me in part 3. And we're about to have some baking with Natsuki. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform is totally threw him out. She's wearing cute clothes. I won't admit that. I mean, I won't deny that. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Jesus Christ, these words. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's get to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Grumble-chan? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Ahaha! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. That's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worthy of my size. I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Aha. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. Just trying to be a little nicer, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words and face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get this started already. Aha! You get all sour when girls call you gross. Well, yeah, I would too. Finally found your weakness, Grumble-chan. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about it. What's that spilled fluid from? We're counter-talk. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Grumble-chan, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's gonna go in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all! Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Ciara and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It's just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
So grabs a whisk from me and uses her hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
A few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your fingers, gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, try to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. Push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. Triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. Grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her in a fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Oh god. This is getting sexual! Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Say dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take that Natsuki finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just... Ah!
He's so surprised he can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Face is entirely red.
Grumble-chan, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question she asked me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? I don't know, you're holding her. Shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? No, where the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is it like burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. You left the dirty
tray there, dummy. How can you make a mistake like that?
Check before the oven.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
To grab the blackened tray out of the oven, she sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. You should have kissed her! And I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing as nothing happened.
It smells so good!
Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the other door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the tray. They look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that's much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see other people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
Eh.
Huh?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but it's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing! Let's just do the icing!
Picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sary's the exact opposition in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already, and then she'd still eat dinner.
That's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we could...
Why do you have to eat as much as you can?
For dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man. Places blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right?
If you and Sari each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
Haha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. The conversation I feel so helpless. Sari always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. Aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
She looks at me tensely, a higher expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Grumble-chan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Suddenly it's, whoa, hey, how's it going? Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as folding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks or matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I...
For a while now.
Jumps back. Just now we were...
It's okay, Grumble-chan. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine.
Fuck, I didn't get to kiss her! Hurries off and Sari waves goodbye. Sari, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Grumble-chan? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sari, don't say that.
It's true, Grumble-chan. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put it up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sari, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. So I'm not going to tell her to kill herself? Care about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sari looks away. My hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Grumble-chan. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sari?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sari?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak when I started to like you way too much. I did this to myself. Grumble-chan, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and...
That's enough, Sari. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? She nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then we'll both be happy.
Grumble-chan.
Aww.
Grumble-chan, is this really okay?
Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Grumble-chan. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I've always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Grumble-chan.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better. No matter how long it takes, I'll be here every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Heh. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. Pace suits you best.
Hey, Grumble-chan.
Sayori glazes me.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? See what it means. Are you saying that this making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. When you told me you love you.
It felt like a bunch of thorns. I'm gonna just quickly save that here. Return when you told me you loved me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. It's my promise. I say that in reality. I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. That I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though things are back to the way they are. I'm so fucking worried that I made the wrong choice. Do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. Festival of all days expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going over to her house and waking her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking the 2 trays. Natsuki is really already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Grumble-chan, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that is all the poems were before me. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Ah, you should take a little responsibility for her, Grumble-chan. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Chill down my spine after hearing that. I left her hanging. Hey,
do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. Why is there no music? It makes me uncomfortable. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feeling. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our own practice. What's this? Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she's practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head. But before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Grumble-chan? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Lottie calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried to get a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ooh, fuck. That scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck. What the fuck? You said she left you hanging. Game script. Line 307, see traceback text for details. What the fuck happened? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was so normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Yet, just yesterday I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Cancel. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance from the obvious. What the fuck is going on? High school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, but being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time with games and on anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. School days is already it's over before I know it. Pack up my things, stare blankly at a wall. Clubs. There really aren't any interest to me besides most of them to deal with. Grumble-chan? Monica?
Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
How about that? I actually quit the debate club.
You quit? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Well, I mean, it's debate club. You debate. That's politics. Feels like nothing but arguing around. Yeah. I'd rather take to something I personally enjoy and make something out of it. In that case, what did you start? I could do it. Literature. What the fuck? How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members. It's really not boring at all. It's really funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. It's not wrong, I guess. Besides, the member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Grumble-chan, any chance? Are you looking for to go to a club? I mean, I guess so, but you join. But if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to fuse. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome, you're really sweet, Grumble-chan. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I look for materials other time. You're more important. I'm confused. Today marks the day I should sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Typically follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the... What the fuck was that? Brought a guest with me. Eh? What the fuck? A guest? Girl number 2. What? Monica, don't be mean, Natsuki. By the way, welcome to the club, Grumble-chan. All words escape me the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, so let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki. This is the only one I don't recognize. Small figures make she's probably a first year. So get energetic as usual. This is Yuri, vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears... I'm so confused! What the fuck? Ugh. It's nice to meet the both of you. So I ran into Grumble-chan in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget how this just happened to run into them. At least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Grumble-chan? The girls have a few desks arranged for the table. You know, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward. I just take a seat next to Monica. We're really planning on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Even though someone just hung herself and you're not telling me anything! God! Surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Let me... Did I lose my... I lost all my saves? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Jesus Christ, I'm still not over that fucking jump hanging thing. Really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot tea come? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I bet that you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Grumble-chan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Natsuki suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces around her teacup. Deep and complex fantasy world. You mean like manga or comics? Foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements immerses me as well. Yeah, me too. Deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and to throw you for a loop. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasped something. I expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Is that so? Surreal horror is often successful, changing the way you look at the real world, only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Asuki's eyes dart around for... Never mind. Cute things, though. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you wrote a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud!
Give it back! Fine, fine.
Atsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share it sometime?
No!
Atsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's all go home and make a poem of our own. That way everyone's even. So you're right, Monica. We probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide. Ah!
Fuck!
Can you just grab a chin?
Oh, there's still one problem. What's that? I bluntly come forth with. I never said I would join the club. Lose the train of thought. All three girls stare back at me.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
Nah.
I say to tell you the truth, Girl-chan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. One more before the festival.
I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like I would feel terrible letting everyone down in this situation? Not you, you bitch! You fucking... Something's going on with you. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need beautiful girls... Alright. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club if you supply me with Mountain Dew. Yeah. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Grumble-chan?
Yeah. Could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Grumble-chan, I'm so happy. We've become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. See, with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. So next time, write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over me once more.
Grumble-chan, I look forward to seeing how you brush yourself. Yay!
Yeah, I really impressed this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. As Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow then.
Can't wait. Then I depart the club. The whole way home, my mind wandered back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Spending my day in literature club, perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Starts with writing a poem tonight. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was a part of the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew how to tell a joke at that moment. Interesting. Bouncy. Playground. Clumsy. Strawberry. Kiss. Chocolate. Kitty. Bubbles. Socks. Sparkle. Boop. Pure. Bliss. Damn it! I almost got a perfect 20. Poof. Silly. Fireflies. Pink. Ribbon. 19 out of 28 bad.
Hi again, GrumbleChan! Jesus Christ, this is making me worried. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for you, but at least I keep my word. Back at the literature club. Last was everybody's already hanging out. What the fuck was that?
Thanks for keeping your promise, GrumbleChan.
I don't know where the fuck your face just went.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
The music is weird.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
What the fuck was that? Okay.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
The end of it?
Big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Why was she in front? Monica and manga.
Manga's literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
I'm sorry, GrumbleChan. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, in this club now.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, came back. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Vice President, then I should help you get started on something you might like. Reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. Discuss it if you want. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. At your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help to notice it. Ah! That's again. Annoyed by something. I approach her and... You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica, what the fuck? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Bunch of stacked books up in boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. One of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga mixed a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Snatches it from my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better! Seeing the box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Yeah, a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you what, Dick Grumble-chan. Consider this a lesson straight from the little dungeon book by... Okay! Fact, that's like he pulls out a first volume. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at its cover. It features 4 girls in color of attire, striking feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. We really have to search up a lot of shit for this, don't we? Mo. Definition. Strong affection, mainly towards characters. Okay, so it's like cutesy girls. Oh, wow. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'd take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? It's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that.
You make me feel all weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends at high school, typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Why did I ever get my friends to read this? They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends that are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
That's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found it. What?
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Oh, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Haha. Jeez, that's enough.
Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aw. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. What the fuck is that?
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. Flora immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give her.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth.
Don't like Grumble-chan. She's fine. She just happens now and again. Always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I don't know if I want to anymore, because you guys are fucking weird. But I'm worried about her because her dad beats her.
Let's go to Natsuki for a minute. Probably fair. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
What's the point of sharing in the first place? Or with this one I could be doing other things. In fact, I remember I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when I read this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss since she liked my poem. Any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eels can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just
be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves?
Yourselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. See everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. A wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it'd fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Ugh. So you did. I guess more went into it than realized. Learned something. Didn't expect to see it. Guess not. Just human. Hey, Grumble-chan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Here, by the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Don't worry, Grumble-chan. It's all embarrassing, you know? But it's I like Grumble-chan, really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment, if you say so. Yep, if you're really interested, she'll cling to you like a puppy. Wait, what? Then always keep a snack on you. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's kind of in a fussy mood pretty often, but sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier, this is just a guess, but I think she'll swallow because of her malnutrition is infuriating with her adolescent. What the fuck? Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this about her? I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, straight into it then. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically against my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. This kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting more emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Influenced my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brains get too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get just a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. And it passes. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. What are my thoughts and words? Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. It's just erase my voice. I'm so sorry. If you watch the first one, you know like, all of this shit. You know? No, it's noticeable. Okay. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. So many different skills and techniques that go into... Sorry, I keep moving my piercing around. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Here's your process itself, me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my process behind it. Okay, I hope that this is the different one. Ghost under the light. 10 rows of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Future, I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible hand. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon before to be left with nothing. So that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't thought about that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. That's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I thought. This is a little literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. What the fuck is the music doing now? Writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, Natsuki's eyebrows furrow her station. Oh no. I don't know if my friend know to turn to. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. People did, by the way. Monica liked it, and GrumbleChan did too. Excuse me, I appreciate the offer. It's been a long time to stop. Which I haven't yet. And GrumbleChan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous of GrumbleChan appreciates my fights more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my fights more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size as soon as GrumbleChan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! No insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch? Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle is...
Oh god. Oh god.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know? If you don't prove that anyway, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can balance your toxic personality just by being an acting cute? Then cute about it is how you try. Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. My bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. At GrumbleChan hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this.
Yuri towards me if I was noticed standing there.
GrumbleChan, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Is Natsuki?
Hey GrumbleChan, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better just for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Grumble-chan, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. The meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Grumble-chan. It'd just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really praise you understood.
What the fuck just happened? Okay, we're gonna end this one here. I'm fucking lost. This one's been a little bit of a roller coaster for me. Let's just go right... Yeah, there, that works. Okay, I'll see you guys later. If you haven't watched the other ones, they're first ones in the description. And, I'm making a playlist out of this as soon as possible. Not to worry. Jesus Christ. This is going to be a weird week. I'm going to be uploading a lot more than usual. Mostly because I've been falling so short lately, and because I want to get this series out of the way because I actually enjoy this one. But I don't want people to have to wait so damn long for it. Unlike Mothlight, Mothlight's just one of those special children for me. I have a lot of, I don't know, passion towards it, and I really love the amount of work that Samu has done with it, and I want to make sure that I get every ounce of time to put all of my attention into it. This one, I just really, really want to get through it because it's one of those things where I'm, like, stuck on the edge. Especially after the start of this one, it kind of scared the shit out of me. But yeah, I hope you guys like it as much as I am so far. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!